I trusted them with everything until their real self was revealed. At first, they were like a force of nature, charming, magnetic, impossible to ignore. But what I didn't realize was that behind the dazzling smile was a person who would slowly, silently, destroy everything I held dear. My name's Jamie, and for almost 5 years, I was completely blind to the truth about Alex. We met in the summer of 2017 at a downtown art gallery opening in Chicago. Alex had this way of making you feel like you were the only person in the room. From the start, they swept me off my feet: spontaneous dinners, surprise weekend trips, endless compliments. I was convinced I'd found someone genuine, someone who truly cared. But the truth? It was an illusion. Alex was a master manipulator, a narcissist who thrived on control and chaos, and I was just another pawn in their game. At first, the red flags were subtle. Little things that I dismissed as quirks or misunderstandings. Like the way Alex would twist stories, making themselves the victim even when they were clearly in the wrong. Or how they isolated me from friends and family, claiming it was to protect our relationship. I didn't see it then, but those were the first cracks in a dangerous facade. I remember one night in late 2018 when I found messages on their phone, secret conversations with multiple people, filled with lies and promises that were never meant to be kept. When I confronted Alex, they laughed it off, calling me paranoid. I was so desperate to believe in us, I ignored the gut-wrenching feeling inside me. As the years went on, the manipulation grew more intense. Alex would gaslight me, deny things I clearly remembered, blame me for their mistakes, and twist every argument so I felt like I was losing my mind. Friends started to notice. My closest friend, Maria, warned me repeatedly. But I was trapped. I thought maybe if I loved harder, if I forgave more, I could change them. Then came the financial betrayal. Alex convinced me to co-sign a lease on an apartment that was supposed to be our new start. But behind my back, they had been hiding debts and late payments. The landlord called me, furious, threatening eviction. I was left scrambling to cover the bills, my credit in ruins. It was the first time I realized how deep the damage really was. The breaking point came in early 2022. I'd started piecing together inconsistencies in their stories, and one night, I decided to dig deeper. I searched through emails, receipts, even social media accounts Alex thought I'd never see. That's when I uncovered it, not just lies, but a whole web of deception. Alex had been conning multiple people, stealing from friends, and even fabricating a fake job to appear successful. My heart sank. How could I have been so blind for so long? But I wasn't going to let it end there. I started quietly documenting everything, saving messages, recording conversations where Alex tried to gaslight me, collecting proof of their financial fraud. Then, I reached out to others who had been hurt by Alex. They were shocked to hear from me, but relieved. It turned out I wasn't alone. Together, we confronted Alex in a tense, emotional meeting at a small cafe in February 2022. I laid out every piece of evidence. Alex's confident mask cracked. For the first time, I saw true fear. What happened next was unexpected. Instead of denial, Alex tried to manipulate the situation, playing the victim once more. But this time, I stood my ground. I refused to be gaslit or silenced. And then karma stepped in. Within weeks, Alex's lies caught up with them. Friends cut ties, job opportunities evaporated, and the debts they hid came crashing down. They were exposed not just to me, but to everyone they'd wronged. The charming facade shattered, revealing the selfish, destructive person beneath. Watching that unfold was bittersweet. I'd never wanted to destroy Alex. I just wanted the truth and the chance to heal. Now, a year later, I'm reclaiming my life. The scars remain, but so does the strength I found in standing up for myself. I'm surrounded by people who truly care, and I've learned to trust my instincts again. If there's one thing I want you to take from my story, it's this: never let anyone dim your light or make you doubt your worth. Sometimes, the hardest battles lead to the most powerful victories. Thank you for listening to my story. If you found it meaningful, please like, subscribe, and share. You never know who might need to hear they're not alone.